Hey guys, on the menu today is my hamburger steak with mushroom gravy. So let's head on over to the kitchen and let's get started. Okay guys, and what all I have some diced bell peppers, diced onions, as well as a sliced onion. Now this is a medium onion and I sliced it up, and this is about a fourth of the sliced onion. I just diced it up, okay? And the bell pepper. I do have some mushrooms. They are sliced, as well as some dill. This is some dill seasoning. Very potent, so you have to be careful with the dill. And then I have some Worcestershire sauce. I have my broth base seasoning. Some pats of butter, flour, parsley. This is garlic powder and onion powder. And this is the broth, the beef broth. I just poured some out already. And then in here, I have 4 pounds of ground chuck. Okay? So what we're going to do is just add everything but mushrooms, sliced onions, and butter, flour. Everything else going in here. Okay? So let's go in and add our parsley, our onion, and our garlic powder. And then we're going to add in our diced onions as well as our bell peppers. We're going to get those in and we're going to mix together and form our patties, okay? And then everything else, when I come back, we're going to go over to the stove. I'm going to form the patties. When I go back to the, when I come back, we're going to be at the stove and we're going to go on and fry our patties, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Y'all know what? I need to add in my seasonings. I'm going to add in some dill. And I'm going to add in the Worcestershire sauce. Y'all know what? I'm going too fast. So we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. Just about a cup full. Now be careful with this dill because this stuff don't play. Potent, honey. And then the Worcestershire sauce. We're going to put about a teaspoon of that in there. And y'all, these seasonings here will be pretty good. Okay, so let me mix this up, make my patties. And when I come back, we're going to go to the next step. Okay, in our skillet, we're going to add our butter. As well as our patties. Okay, and we just gonna brown these patties on each side. Okay, so it's gonna be a few minutes, so we have a few here. And once I get them all brown, I'll be back to go to the next step. Okay guys, this is the remainder of our patties. We're going to take them all out. And we're going to drain some of this oil in here. Okay, so let me drain the oil. We're going to come back and go to the next step. Okay guys, let's go and add in our flour. Okay, now we want our flour to brown, okay? We do want it to brown. I might need to turn my fire down a little bit. Okay, so let's let our flour brown, and when we come back, we're going to go to the next step. Okay, we got our flour good and brown. Let's go in and add in the onions. Break them up. And once it's the gravy cooked down, they're gonna soften. So don't worry about the onions. The onions gonna be fine. We just need to break them up a little bit. And they'll do the rest on their own. Okay, and let's add our mushrooms. Okay, and then once we get those in there, we want to go on and add in our broth. Now, I didn't mention the broth. This is 3 cups of beef broth. Okay, and we're just going to let this simmer and cook down, okay? When I come back, we'll go to the next step. So we're going to put it in this pan, and we're just going to add our liquid over there with our gravy. And I didn't want it too thick, y'all, so that's why it's not thick, because it would thicken up, and I didn't want all that, because I'm traveling with it, and when you travel with it, it's going to thicken again, and I didn't want it stiff when my clients get it. So what y'all think? What you think?